You want to start an online business, but you feel completely stuck. You sit in front of a blank screen, convinced that you need to invent something brilliant and completely new just to get started. Trying to be entirely original is actually one of the hardest ways to succeed. Building something no one has ever seen before takes an enormous amount of time, and it carries a huge financial risk because people might not even want it. Instead, look for a group of people already struggling with a specific everyday problem. They already know what they want. They just need someone to hand them a clear answer. If people need to cross a rushing river, you don't need to invent a complex teleportation device. Just build a simple wooden bridge. Online, that bridge is a digital knowledge product solving a known problem, built in 5 reliable steps. You provide real value when you offer a practical solution to a headache people already have. Utility wins out over novelty every single time. Step 1 is finding out where the crowd is gathered. You just need to look at what people are watching and talking about online. Open up apps like Instagram or TikTok and search for topics you personally enjoy, like cooking, fitness, or productivity. If you see videos pulling in millions of views, pay attention. That massive engagement is your green light. It proves a huge group of people are obsessed with that topic, actively searching for ways to improve. Once you find that problem, step 2 is building your product. A few years ago, building a digital guide meant spending months typing documents, filming, and editing. Today, AI handles the heavy lifting. Think of it like a digital power tool, compressing half a year of manual work into a single afternoon. This diagram shows how AI rapidly expands an idea, structuring a complete ebook and drafting chapters in seconds. But your product doesn't need to be a sprawling course. A simple PDF guide or template pack is often what sells best. A customer wanting to get to the other side doesn't want to read an engineering textbook. They just want a fast, direct path across the water. Keep it simple. Step 3 is setting up a place for people to safely buy your product. You do not need a massive, custom-coded website to do this. You only need the bare minimum: a clear description, a clean cover image, and a secure checkout button. With your product ready, step 4 is pointing people toward it. Short-form videos on social platforms are the absolute best way to capture attention and direct traffic. The goal of these videos is to share helpful advice that relates to your product. Over time, this builds familiarity and trust, so viewers feel comfortable taking your recommendation. And you don't even have to put yourself on camera. These videos can be entirely faceless, relying purely on text and helpful information rather than your personal brand. Finally, step 5 is helping them across. Getting thousands of views is great, but raw attention doesn't do anything until you turn it into a real, direct connection with a person. This visual funnel shows how you can manage that attention. You start by answering questions in direct messages or by hopping on a quick, low-pressure call to see if your product is a good fit. Making a sale isn't about pushing or manipulating someone. It is simply reaching a hand out and guiding a person who already wants to cross the river safely onto the bridge you built. When you step back, you can see how all these pieces fit perfectly together. You find the demand, create the guide, set up the checkout, attract the viewers, and connect with them. I want to be clear about this. This is a real business system that takes consistent effort week after week. It is not a magical button that dumps cash into your bank account overnight. This chart outlines the entire system. It shows how combining proven demand with an AI-assisted product, a clean storefront, steady attention, and genuine conversations creates a continuous loop. Over time, that loop outputs the steady growth you see here. Now, think about what you're watching right now. This exact video format is a perfect example of how you can attract and engage an audience. Clean, high-quality animated explainer videos stand out. They are incredibly powerful tools for cutting through the noise and capturing attention without ever showing your face. If you want to learn how to create this exact style of animated video, whether to promote your own digital products or to sell to future clients, click the link below to get started.